What's up, YouTube, and welcome to Coddiwomple Garage. A few weeks ago, the JKU company sent us some headlights for us to install and review, and we did that. So far, we're pretty happy with them. This week, they sent us a new set of taillights, and that's what we're going to do this week. Let's get some installed. The ones they sent us are their smoke version of the LED 07 to 18 for the JKs. They're really well made, they're heavy duty, and they have all the wires attached that you need. It's simple, just plug and play. So we've always pretty much had LED taillights in our Jeep. The first ones we bought were off of Amazon, just some of the inexpensive ones, and they didn't last long at all. The next set we bought, we thought, well, you get what you pay for it. And I don't remember exactly what the brand of these are, but I did buy them from a reputable off-road company. And they've worked pretty good for the last couple of years, but you'll see we're starting to have some LEDs burn out. As far as the backup lights on these go, they've never been bright enough to satisfy me. So with these having the burnout bulbs that we've got, we were glad to get these from JKU, see what they look like, and see if they're any better than the ones we have here. Removal of your taillights is pretty simple. It's simply two screws right here on the inside. The outside screws don't need to come out because they're just the end of the plastic here. They're not part of the mounting system. They slide right out. That's all there is to it. From there, we're going to unplug them. We're just going to simply plug them right back in. Make sure they all connect up good and tight. Stuff the wires back in. But I can tell you already, these look a little beefier than the other ones. They have a wider reflector on the outside of them. I've got the one that was fully functional on the passenger side of my old ones, and now we're going to test this one out. Let's compare them side by side. So there's the tail light. It's a little bit different. Not a whole lot of light there for tail lights, but they look pretty good, I think. One thing to take note of is the side marker light here. None of the other LED lights that we've ever had have had that side marker light. All of the other ones have just had a reflector. So while the tail light wasn't a whole lot different as far as brightness go, I can tell you that the brake light and the turn signal is quite a bit brighter and it's going to be a lot easier to see. They're the reverse lights. And I think that the JKU lights are a little bit brighter than the other ones. At least I hope they are. Those are the old ones. And here's the lights from the JKU. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up in the video, but that's the tail lights. They are pretty bright. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more light rather than just around the edges. This is brake lights. They are pretty bright and it fills up pretty much the whole lens. And here are our backup lights. Can't tell a whole lot about them. They're a little bit brighter than the other ones, but they're not as bright as I would like them to be. I'm going to have to put some auxiliary reverse lights in. Since we put these taillights in last week, we did a 1,000-mile trip. That trip included quite a bit of rain. Once we got home, we took a closer look at the new taillights. What we found was the hardware that was supplied with the taillights was already rusting. And on the driver's side, there's some type of delamination going on with the plastic casing of the light. The JKU taillights are listed on Amazon for $99.95, and they have a high rating. The only problems I've seen in the reviews were the rusted hardware. We may have just gotten a bad set. I plan on reaching back out to JKU to see what they have to say about the taillights. I hope you found this review helpful. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.